Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. My name is Mehakdeep and I am a group member of Inside Echo. Today we will discuss about Neurolinguistic Programming, or we can say NLP. Moving forward, in this slide you can see the table of contents. The first one is key personalities, the second one is main idea, and the third one is assumptions. And the fourth part is method and evidence, and the fifth part is criticism, and the last one is conclusion. Moving forward, in this slide, you can see the definition of NLP. NLP is a psychological approach that involves understanding and changing human behavior patterns through language as well as communication. The brief history of NLP developed in 1970 by Richard Bandler and John Grinder. NLP draws from various fields including psychology as well as linguistic. Moving forward, in this slide, you can see the key personalities. The first one is Richard Bandler, John Grinder, Leslie Cameron Bandler, David Gordon, and the last one is Robbie Dilts. Moving ahead, in this slide, you can see the picture of Richard Bandler. He is a co-founder of NLP and he is an information scientist and mathematician. He was born in Teaneck and he obtained BA degree in psychology as well as in the University of California, Santa Cruz, and MA degree in psychology from Lone Mountain in San Francisco in 1975. Now, moving forward, in this slide, you can see the picture of John Grinder. He is co-founder of NLP and he is an American linguistic and writer. He was born on Jan 10, 1940 in United States. And Richard Bandler and John Grinder are the two main founders of NLP. It was created by linguistic Grinder and Bandler at the University of California, Santa Cruz in 1970. When Bandler was psychology student, she started working with the founder of Gestalt therapy, Fritz Perls, by a transcription of their therapy sessions. Moving forward, now I can tell some notable NLP contributors are as follow. The first one is Leslie Cameron Bandler, Richard Bandler, first wife. She was instrumental in the creation of NLP patterns and therapeutic applications. And the second one is David Gordon, student of Bandler and Grinder. He wrote significant publications on NLP and helped to shape the sub-modalities of NLP. The last one is Robbie Dilts. Being a distinctive author, he helped in developing NLP applications in various fields. The last part is in past few decades, these people and others have helped to spread and popularize NLP. And the next part, main idea, Nazia will discuss with you.
Hey guys, so I'm Nazia. I'm here to talk about the main ideas of neurolinguistic programming. So, main ideas include various points. First of all, we are going to talk about let's talk about subjective experience. What does subjective experience actually means? Subjective experience means we whatever which an individual has experienced in our life, that individual will create their internal narratives according to that. Suppose I have experienced something horrific in my life regarding any particular area of belief, let's say temples or anything place of worship. My mind will create a horrific picture of that area because I have experienced that in my life. We also may changes our mental perspective due to that experience, which in turn changes our behaviors and emotional reaction. The second point is map is not the territory. This principle is borrowed from Alfred Corsi, which says that our perception of the world, which is here referred as the map, is not actually the world itself, called as territory here. NLP focuses that people does not respond to reality itself, but to their internalized reality, which means our beliefs, values, and experiences shape how we perceive and interact with the world. And NLP practitioners also believe that distinction which people have between the map and the territory helps them to accept and change limiting ideas and opinions. Modeling success. The third point is modeling success. What does modeling success means? Modeling success in NLP involves identifying and replicating patterns, strategies, and behaviors of successful individuals. Like let's consider the breakdown of this process. Suppose I want to be like I follow a model. Suppose anybody, we can consider it as Robert Kiyosaki. I will not try to copy that person, but I will replicate his practices, what he have done in his life, and then I will try to be like him. Suppose the Let's consider the steps in this modeling success. Identifying a successful model. We can choose someone who has achieved success in our area and how we want to improve or be like them. Then we can gather information, such as we can observe, interview, or research the successful person's behavior, language patterns, thought patterns, and emotional state. We can analyze and identify key elements, which include determining the crucial factors contributing to their success. We can create a model, which means developing a step by step guide or framework that outlines the successful person's strategies and behaviors. And then we can practice and reinforce all the data which we have collected about that person. By modeling success, what we can gain, we can learn from others' experience, we can shorten our learning curve, we can develop effective strategies and behaviors, and we can also improve our performance and achieve success. So the next point is mind body connection. What is mind body connection? The mind body connection in NLP refers to the idea that our thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations are deeply intertwined and they influence each other. This concept is central to NLP's approach to personal development and change. By recognizing and working with the mind body connection, NLP aims to promote holistic change, well being, and peak performance. Let's talk about establishing rapport. Establishing rapport in NLP involves creating a connection with someone by matching and mirroring their communication style, body language, and emotional state. This helps build trust, understanding, and a sense of mutual respect. Let's talk about a stranger standing in front of us. How can we establish rapport with that person? We can match their body language with ours. We can have some good communication style, or we can share our and theirs emotional state. If they're sad, we can just console them, and so on. Here's a brief overview of establishing rapport. Rapport can be established in various ways, which includes verbal rapport, non-verbal rapport, and then emotional rapport. Verbal rapport includes matching language patterns and pacing and leading them. Non-verbal rapport includes body language mirroring, eye contact with the other person, proximity and the distance with the other person. And emotional rapport includes empathy and emotional mirroring of other person. By establishing rapport, like why do we need to establish rapport? By establishing rapport, we can create a strong foundation for effective communication, build trust, and improve our relationships. The next point is meta programs. So what meta programs are? Meta programs are mental filters that shape our behavior, emotions, and decisions. But there are various types of meta programs such as sorters, directional, decision making, energy source, and working style. So what is the importance of meta programs? Meta programs helps understanding. NLP practitioners tailor their coaching, recognize limitations, and develop effective strategies for change. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Rosepreet Kaur and my group name is Insight Echo. Today I am here discussing assumptions of Neurolinguistic Program, that is NLP. There are two main points. First one is language and thought patterns and the other one is well-formed outcomes. Let's talk about first one, language and thought patterns. Mental processes can be observed and affected by language. People can change their fates and behaviors by looking at and changing language patterns. The second one is well formed outcomes. NLP places an important value on the importance of relating accurate, beneficial purposes. According to E. Connor and Seomar, the act of building well-formed result is important for both professional and personal success. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mansi, and now I'll be discussing the methods used in NLP and the evidence supporting its evidences. So, in this presentation, we'll be having total 8 methods. Out of them, the first one is rapid building. Rapid building involves matching and mirroring behavior to build connection and trust. For example, in a job interview, using a similar body language and tone as the interviewer can create a sense of connection. Second one, anchoring. Anchoring means linking positive feelings with external triggers. This involves associating a specific word or gesture with a positive emotional state. For example, using a motivational phrase before a public speech can help you to motivate yourself. For example, you can use the phrase like, I can do this, I can achieve this, and so on. Third one, reframing. Reframing changes the perception of a situation to shift its emotional impact. For example, viewing a failed project as a learning experience can help you focus on improvement rather than disappointment. Next, we have the swish pattern. The swish pattern is a visualization exercise to replace negative habits with positive ones. Visualizing yourself confidently delivering a presentation can help reduce anxiety and improve performance. Fifth one is language patterns. NLP uses specific language patterns to guide thoughts and behaviors. For instance, a therapist might use positive language to help clients reframe negative thoughts such as changing I can't do this to I'm learning to do this. This will really help a lot. Next, we have is timeline therapy. Timeline therapy involves visualizing personal timelines to address past issues or set future goals. Visualizing career achievements can boost motivation and help you stay focused. So next we have is parts integration. Parts integration helps resolve your inner conflicts by aligning conflicting desires and beliefs. For instance, balancing career aspirations with personal values can involve dialoguing with different parts of yourself. From this, you'll get to know better by yourself, like what are the desires that you're having inside. Next, but submodalities. Submodalities are just details of mental images to change their impact. This involves the techniques of changing brightness, size, or distance of mental images. For example, making a fear inducing image smaller and less vivid to reduce its emotional impact. Now, I'll be talking about the evidence and effectiveness. Supporters claims. Supporters believe NLP can help with issues like phobias, depression, and learning disorders. For example, practitioners claim that NLP techniques can help individuals overcome a fear of public speaking by using visualization and anchoring. Next, scientific researches. However, scientific research on NLP is limited and often criticized for poor quality. For example, Witt's 2003 study on NLP's effectiveness for phobias showed mixed results. Mixed results, while some studies suggest benefits, the overall evidence is inconclusive. For instance, Dorsey and Matheson's 2003 research on NLP in educational settings showed mixed results.
Hello everyone, hope you are all doing well. Myself Suchet and I am a group member of Insight Eco. Today I am here for a discussion on criticism on NLP. So there are various different points on criticism on NLP. So let's discuss about some of the important points on criticism. The first point is lack of empirical evidences. The second point is pseudoscientific reputation. The third point is methodological issues. The fourth point is outdated theoretical basis. And on the other slide, the fifth point is oversimplification of psychological processes. The sixth point is ethical concerns. And the last but not least is lack of regulation. So, guys, let's start with the first point. The first point is lack of empirical evidences. Even after decades of existence, there is no strong scientific evidences in support of NLP's claims. Many studies have failed to recreate the positive results described by NLP practitioners, and considerable reviews often find little evidences of NLP's effectiveness. So, the second point is pseudoscientific reputation. NLP is often described as pseudoscience due to its absence of actual banking and its dependence on incorrect theories about how the brain functions. Critics argue that NLP's declarations are not falsifiable, which is a crucial test for a scientific theory. The third part is methodological issues. Research supporting NLP regularly suffers from important methodological flaws such as small sample sizes, absence of control groups, and researcher bias. High quality studies commonly do not confirm NLP's claims. The fourth point is outdated theoretical basis. NLP's understanding of neurological processes is not dependable with current scientific knowledge. For example, the idea of representational system, either visual or auditory, as clear neurological processes needs support from modern neuroscience. The fifth point is oversimplification of psychological processes. Critics argue that NLP simple complex psychological processes which offers unrealistic guarantee of quick fixes. The claim that deep-seated issues can be decided in a single session is especially controversial. The sixth point is ethical concerns. There are worries about the potential for manipulation in NLP techniques, especially in business or therapeutic contexts. The focus on influencing others' behavior without their direct permission raises ethical questions. The last point is lack of regulation. Unlike many therapeutic approaches, NLP is not regulated with no standardized training or certification requirements. This need of mistake raises concerns about the qualification of NLP practitioners and the potential for harm to client. So these criticisms focus on the important empirical, theoretical, and ethical issues surrounding NLP, questioning its validity and reliability as a therapeutic approach. So that's it for the criticism on NLP. So the next part, which is a conclusion part, is discussed by Richa. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Richa. As we have discussed a lot about NLP, we came with some conclusion which I'm going to discuss now. NLP provides understanding of personal growth, development, and communication. Although it is very popular in different fields, it has raised many concerns due to its lack of empirical evidence and due to which it is quite misused. It highlights the need of critical thinking and evidence based methods. It is used by different people for their personal growth. Although it is quite famous, but it is a topic of debate. It has created many problems for science and psychology. So this was all about NLP. I hope you guys liked the video and get something to learn from it. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a good day.